Welcome back to the Skywalker channel, where we make no nonsense of serious talk. People, monetary payouts are compensation for damages and we deserve to be paid. But land is reparations. That is what it is. And as you come on inside, people, please hit that like button for the algorithm. Subscribe and join the family. Why not? I am totally for the Jamaican government asking for damages. Compensation for slavery is overdue. But let me be clear. Damages are not reparations, they are receipts. Reparations is land, land in the land that we were born for. We must stop mistaking symbolic gestures for structural change. The land is not in England. It is not buried in Buckingham Palace. It is right here in Jamaica under our feet, beside our rivers, behind our zinc fences. The reparations we seek are not abstract. They are tangible, they are measurable, they are overdue. Our Prime Minister came from the same legacy as us. He knows the story, he knows the soil, he knows what it means to grow up in a country where land is locked behind gates, titles, and colonial residue. So we ask, where is our land? The land is in the hands of our sovereign governments. We know that. So why are we still living and dying landless on lands that our forefathers paid for with their blood? This was not the wish of our ancestors. Give us our land so that individuals can create their own independence. Independence is not a day of fanfare and distractions. No, it cannot be. This is not a foreign policy issue. This is a domestic reckoning. Reparations is not a check from London. It is a transfer from Kingston. It is a decision made in cabinet. It is a signature and a title deed. Look at this. Reparations versus damages. Let's separate the two. Damages are payments for pain. They are acknowledgments of harm. Reparations are tools for freedom. They are the infrastructure of independence. We deserve both. But while they delay the checks, give us the land that is already in the hands of government. While they debate the price of pain, return the acres that are already in the hands of government. For many are dying without ever owning a square of equalizing property. Land makes that difference. Land is the equalizer. While they calculate the cost of history, unlock the future, give us our land and stop hoarding it as crown land so that they can come in when they like and steal our natural resources. Why keep our land out of our hands to make it easier for external exploitation? You sell thousands of acres to foreigners but pretend like you don't have ours. Huh? Give us the land that we were born for. That right is inalienable. We were born for it. Land is not symbolic, it is strategic. It is the only reparations that lets us chart our own independence. With land, we build, we farm, we shelter, we own. Without land, we remain renters in our own country, tenants of a colonial echo. Every acre held by the state, every idle plot, every sugar estate turn goes down, return it to the people. Not just for farming, not just for housing, but for sovereignty. Let's go deeper. The Crown Lands. The Crown Lands Act of 1956 still governs vast portions of Jamaican territory. These lands are technically owned by the government, but spiritually they belong to the people. The Maroon Treaties of the 1700s acknowledged land as freedom. That was the original reparations, land in exchange for resistance. But even those lands have been encroached upon, sold off, or fenced in. Sugar estates like Rome, Bernard Lodge, and Long Pond were once the engines of colonial wealth. Today, many lie dormant or privatized. Why are these lands not being redistributed? Why are citizens still begging for titles while foreign investors get fast track leases? The myth of scarcity. They tell us Jamaica is small, that there's not enough land to go around, but that is a myth. What's scarce is political will. What's scarce is transparency. What's scarce is justice. Justice for the people. There are thousands of acres sitting idle, lands held by the Urban Development Corporation, the Sugar Company of Jamaica, and other state agencies. Lands that could be repurposed for housing, farming, community development. Lands that could be the foundation of a new Jamaica. To our diaspora, don't just send remittances, send demands. Ask your MPs in London, New York, Toronto, what are you doing to support land reparations in Jamaica? Push for international pressure, yes, but also push for local accountability, please. We want our land. Reparations is not just a UN resolution, it is a redistribution plan, it is a land audit, it is a policy shift. This is not just political, it is personal. Every Jamaican has a story about land lost, land, stolen land, land that was promised but never titled. We carry these stories like ancestral wounds. We remember the grandmother who squatted for 40 years but died without a title, the farmer who cleared bush for decades but got evicted when tourism came knocking, the youth who can't build a home because the land is not regularized. These are not isolated incidents, they are systemic patterns. Call, call the government now. We must demand a national land audit. Who owns what and why? A reparations commission focus on land redistribution, not just foreign damages. A fast track titling system for long term squatters and community stewards. A moratorium on selling state land to foreign investors until citizens are served. Let the people of Jamaica be served first before you're selling off everything. We are not asking for pity. We are claiming what was never surrendered. Land is not a side order, it is the main course. We are hungry for justice. Let the Skywalker Bulletin echo this truth. Reparations is not a check, it is a title deed. It is a title deed. It is a plot of soil. It is a future we can build on. This was a Skywalker no nonsense commentary. Thanks for watching.